They're nearly right to go. And they're set. Gate Spring racing in the Max Simmons. King's Court away very quickly and also into stride smartly. Artie's Eclipse, the rough, he's got early speed. Schnitzelatte jump running, parked itself right in on the pace, down on the inside of Twisted Steel soon after the start. In behind them, Rosterslav, and then further back is TALKANCO, flying Frankie Delta Sun. They're followed by Storm Away, getting well back in proceedings with Luana Miss, and Run Off her Legs. Yes Queen brings up the tail end of the field. 450 left to go. King's Court led narrowly. Running second is Artie's Eclipse, a length and a half. Schnitzelatte coiled up, but she's got no room to move for the moment. Pike makes his move though. Twisted Steel, and now Rosterslav. It joins in very quickly at the 200 mark, and Rosterslav hit the front on the inside. Twisted Steel down the outside. TALKANCO's coming with a run. Rosterslav's in front. TALKANCO, Luana Miss coming right over the top of them, diving. Oh, they hit it together. I thought it might have been TALKANCO. Maybe TALKANCO from the fast finishing Luana Miss. Rosterslav, Schnitzelatte for third tight. Right behind those then Storm Away. And also Yes Queen. She monstered the line from further back. Twisted Steel weakening. Delta Sun followed by Flying Frankie back there. King's Court dropped out. And likewise towards the tail is Artie's Eclipse. Number one, TALKANCO. The champion filly of last season returns in a blaze of glory over Luana Miss. The two horses in the navy blue and white colours reaching the line together. TALKANCO, the Gimcrack Karrakatta Plate, and now Max Simmons Stakes winner, makes it a fabulous return. Number one, TALKANCO over Luana Miss, who's produced a monster run. Third will be Rosterslav from Schnitzelatte, Storm Away, Twisted Steel. Yes Queen from last on the corner in a furiously run race, 57.73. They absolutely burnt turf. And TALKANCO has won by a short head with a long neck second and third. A filly by I'm All the Talk. That's a fourth win now from 6 runs from Kalyanko for Ian Riley's Woodbridge Thoroughbreds. Ms. R. Huxon, R. McCaffrey, D. Spector, D. Helfers, Mrs. K.J. Helfers, R. Bauer, J. O'Leary, A.J. Dobson, Pierce Racing, R. Peterson and Ian Riley, and trained by Dan and Ben Pierce with Brad Parnham aboard. Holding on from Luana Miss, produced a bottler of a run first up by Bivouac from Little Bit Ditzy, Trevor Andrews, Sean O'Donnell. And Rosterslav first up by Russian Revolution from Penang for the Ganjemi Brothers, written by Sean McGruddy. Short head, long neck, time fast, 57.73. It was a big finish. And within a length of the winner was Schnitzelatte and also Twisted Steel. And not far from them was Yes Queen. Run Off her legs back there near the tail end. Fabulous edition though of the Max Simmons Stakes, and the quality and the class of TALKANCO has shone through. Race 9, the Swan Draft Handicap, 10 after 5, 1400. It'll be next. 8 investment strategy is the scratching. Lockie Taylor awaits us down in the yard. The connections of TALKANCO await the filly. And what a fabulous return here by her. Ben Pierce is in the yard. Ben's only just come back from holidays overnight. I'm sure he's glad he was back to see that. Lockie?
Just put the polish on, he was just telling me, Darren, as Ben Pierce joins you now. Ben, congratulations on the win. TALKANCO, she was the star 2-year-old of last season and she returns with a bang. How good is that?
Yeah, sensational. She got beat first up last prep and we weren't worried about that, and she went on to win at Karrakatta, and this time in she's come back super. Yeah, me and Chloe have been away for 2 weeks. We got back at midnight last night, and the team at home have done a wonderful job with presenting her today. So, yeah, credit to everyone.
What was your gut feel coming into today? All the talk was that the 1,000 would be too sharp. How did you see the race play out in your eyes?
I thought she'd be 3 back the fence and looking for a bit of luck, and Brad said he might be box seat, see how the speed goes. But yeah, 3 back the fence it was, and found clear ground.
Reading between the lines, it sounded like yourself and your brother Dan were leaning towards a WA Guineas path, but does this make you think again, knowing that she was sharp enough to win over the 1,000 here? Could she be better suited at a Placid Art?
We've been unsure the whole way through. On breeding, she probably should only run 1,200, but as a 3-year-old filly, maybe she could run a mile. If you ask Craig, who's been riding her for the last 2 weeks, he got off and he said she'll run a mile for sure. So, yeah, we'll see how she goes in the Belgravia, and then we'll go from there.
So talk us through beyond the Belgravia. Does she go to a race like a Burgess Queen at 1,400 metres, and then ultimately that is when the decision is made, or do you feel like the decision could be made a little earlier?
It's probably up in the air, so yeah, after the Belgravia we'll decide whether we go on towards a Burgess Queen or a Guineas, or whether we stay back to a Placid Art. We'll have discussions with Ian Riley and with Brad, and go from there.
Great to see the star filly back at the races. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Ben Pearce in conjunction with his brother Dan. They've done a wonderful job with this filly, TALKANCO, and as has Brad Parnham. He just continues to ride her to absolute perfection.
Well, I think Brad Parnham's undefeated aboard TALKANCO since jumping aboard. She's been a good filly to you.
She has, and you know, to her credit, she gives 100% all the time, and I really thought today this race was a bit short for her. I had to niggle her through the middle stages just to sort of hold my spot, and you know, I thought at that point, she's probably not going to win today, but she'll finish off and run quite a credible race. But she started to track into it really nice from the 500 or so, and yeah, once I was able to get in the clear, she let down with a great turn of foot, and yeah, she was able to sort of fight off that late challenger.
Pretty exciting considering she'll only get better with further.
Yeah, I think so. You know, I think that's probably the right path, is to sort of stretch her out a little bit. She's pretty relaxed and she's quite a sensible horse, so you know, I suppose they'll let the dust settle, but that's probably the way I think they'll go.
That's right, well done.
Thank you.
There's Brad Parnham. He combines with the Pearce brothers and TALKANCO. The 2-year-old champion filly is back at the races, and she's back with a bang. She takes out the feature of the day, the Maximum Stakes. What a result that was, but our focus turns to the last at Leonora. It's the big one. It's the Genesis Minerals Leonora Cup over the mile, and the first horse we'll preview is the one. He is our favourite, Boab Boy, for David Smith and Jefferson Sang.
Geez, he's short, Lockie, $1.60. He does have the best form going around, though. His last 2 runs at Kalgoorlie have been huge. Just over a length off Twist of Gold, running into second before going around at a $4 chance in the Kalgoorlie Sprint. He was being run down by a particularly nice one on that occasion from the Fernie yard in close at hand. I think that form line really will stack up here. And from barrier 1, I think Jefferson just has to lead for him to be able to win this race. You wouldn't want him to get crossed. It's his first time on the dirt, and he carries 57 kilos. But for mine, the second question is the mile. Can he run out the mile? The two